You are welcome to class. In today's lesson, we are going to be seeing how to convert from logarithm to indices and how to solve logarithmic equations. So first of all, let's start with the definition of logarithm. The logarithm of a number, let's say n to base b, written as log n base b, is the power to which b must be raised to obtain n. So if a raised to the power of y is equal to n, this is index form, we can convert it to logarithm form by saying log n base a is equal to y. So I told you already, this form is the logarithmic form, while the other equation above is the index form. So we can easily convert from logarithm to indices or from indices to logarithm. So let's say an example now. Example 1. We want to write down the values of some logarithm. Right there, log 16 base 2 and log root 9 base 9. So let's see how to do that. So number 1, we'll say let log 16 base 2 be equals to x. We will now convert it to index form by saying 2 raised to the power of x is equal to 16. So since we have 2 as the base in the other in the left hand side, we are going to write 16 as 2 raised to power of 4. So since the base are now equal, it means we can now equate the powers. So our x is equal to 4. So let's see the second one. So we are going to represent that particular logarithm with y. Now we say 9 raised to the power of y is equal to square root of 9. So again, 9 raised to the power of y is equal to square root of 9 is the same thing as 9 raised to the power of half. So since the base are equal, we equate the powers. So y is equal to half. Okay. Let's now go to the laws of logarithm. These laws are going to help us in solving them, in solving logarithms. We have addition law. So if two logarithms are added together and they are in the same base, just multiply the logarithm and write the base. That's what the addition law says. So run through all the laws, note them down, because we are going to be applying it. We are going to be using them in solving questions. Okay, so let's move ahead. Example 2. We are asked to evaluate log 350 minus log 7 plus log 2. Now, when a logarithm is written without base, it means that the base is in base 10. So log s is the same thing as log s base 10. So there's no base there, but the base is 10. That's what it means. So we are going to apply our BODMAS. Addition comes before subtraction, so we rearrange. So we'll apply the addition law to the first two terms. So now we have log 350 times 2 is 700. So we'll now apply the subtraction law now by saying log 700 divided by 7, which is equals to log 100, and log 100 is equal to 2. Now why do we say 2? Let's see how to simplify that. So log 100, I told you we can say base 10. So let's equate it now with a. We change it to index form. 10 raised to power a will be equals to 100. So we are going to rewrite 100 as 10 raised to power 2. So 10 raised to power a will be equal to 10 raised to power 2. So our a is 2. That's why we say log 100 is equal to 2. Okay, that's simple enough. Now let's proceed. Example 3. We are asked to evaluate log y minus 3 base 2 plus log y base 2 equal to 2. So the first thing, we are going to apply the addition law to the left hand side of the given question, meaning that we are going to say y log y times y minus 3 base 2, okay, which will be equal to 2. So we will now convert now to index form and say y minus 3 times y will be equals to 2 raised to power 2. So let's open up the bracket of the left hand side. Y times y is y square. minus 3 times y is minus 3y. Now 2 raised to power 2 is 4. When we subtract 4 from both sides, so we are going to have y squared minus 3y minus 4 is equals to 0. And factorizing that particular quadratic equation, we are going to have y into y minus 4 close bracket plus 1 open bracket y minus 4 is equals to 0. So y minus 4 is common, we pick it and we pick the other two numbers outside the bracket. So it means that y plus 1 is equals to 0 or y minus 4 is equals to 0. So y is equals to minus 1 or 4. Okay, I think that should not be an issue. So let's proceed now to seeing example 4. We are asked to simplify without using table this particular expression, log 81 base 10 all over log 1 over 3 base 10. So let's see how to simplify that. Now we are going to simplify 81, and 81 is the same thing as 3 raised to power 4. So we see log 3 raised to power 4 base 10 all over. Now 1 over 3 is the same thing as saying 3 raised to power minus 1. So we are going to say log 3 raised to power minus 1 base 10. Now we'll now apply the power law. 4 will come and multiply log 3 base 4. Also minus 1 all over. Minus 1 will also multiply log 3 base 4. So since I have log 3 base 4 is common in both numerator and denominator, it cancel out. So 4 divided by minus 1 is minus 4. Now let's see another example, example 5. So we have the question right there. We want to simplify log 21 base 10. Meanwhile, they give the value of log 2 base 10, log 3 base 10, and log 7 base 10. Now, 21 is the same thing as 3 times 7. So we are going to split it and say log 3 base 10 plus log 7 base 10. So we have applied the addition law there. We are giving the value of log 3 base 10, we write it, plus we are giving the value of log 7 base 10, we also write it, then we add both of them together. So log 21 base 10 is given to us 1.3222. Now the second one, log 8.1 base 10, we convert 8.1 to fraction, we have 81 over 10, then base 10. Now we apply our division law, or we say subtraction law. So log 81 base 10 minus log 10 base 10. So if you go to your subtraction law, you see why we are doing that. So again, we simplify 81. 81 is the same thing as 3 raised to power of 4. So we write our base 10. Log 10 base 10, according to the rule, will be equals to 1. So logarithm to its own base is 1. So we apply the power law. 4 will now multiply log 3 base 10, then minus 1. Now the value of log 3 base 10 is given to us. So we are just going to multiply it with 4, and we subtract 1 from the answer. So we have 4 times 0.4771 will give us 1.9084. Then we subtract 1, and our answer finally is 0.9084. Thank you. So right now you are going to see some assessment question. Endeavor to go through the video again and solve each of the questions correctly. Thank you.